Welcome back to TeshKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.01901 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 1.04%. And in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out basing my analysis on the Elliot wave structures, the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. And I want to kickstart my video by analyzing the 1 hour chart, where I'll be giving you the short-term scenarios that can play out here on the Vechain chart. And you can see after making our low at around the $0.017 mark, that is on the 14th of November, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side in a movement that has been obeying the Elliot wave structures. And if I draw my Elliot wave structure, we can have these as the first wave to the upper side, then this retracement over here, I'm terming it as an Elliot wave count 2, then I'm expecting a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then continue pushing higher in the formation of that wave 5, and that movement to the upper side should get me into this red target area over here. And I'll be giving you the reason as to why I have this red target area over there once I sketch out a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, and getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure that I have right here. After seeing the high for that first wave, I expected a nice retracement over here in the formation of a wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, we can get a minimum target area by connecting the fibs from the low of that first wave to the high of that wave 1, and that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and I can mark that target area here on the charts. So using a red target area, I can sketch out that target area here, which perfectly lies between the $0.019 mark and the $0.01906 mark. And after sketching that, I can now remove the Fibonacci's, and you can see that this wave 2 has retraced into this red target area, and there's a possibility that soon we might break out of the target area to the lower side. And in case that plays out, then I'll have to extend my target area to the fib level 0.78 fib level, so I can extend that to the fib level 0.78 fib level, and that perfectly lies at around the $0.01859 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that second wave to the lower side to do. And assuming that the low is in for that wave 2 over here, we can sketch out a minimum target area to the upper side, and assuming that the low for that wave 2 is in, we can sketch out a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 using the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of that first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low that we have here on the charts in the formation of this wave 2, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of a wave 3 back to around the fib level 1.618, which is at around the $0.02363 mark. So that is the minimum that I would expect that wave 3 to the upper side to do, and then expect a retracement in the formation of a wave 4 before we continue pushing higher in a wave 5 to fully maximize this red target area that I have over here. And this red target area, I'm basing it on the Elliot wave structures that we have here on the 4 hour chart. So jumping to the 4 hour chart for further analysis. Here on the 4 hour chart, after initially making our low at around the $0.02 mark, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side in a movement that I have been terming as an ABC corrective movement. And after seeing the high for that ABC corrective movement, I expected a 5 wave structure to the lower side, and that has been playing out over here, having these as the wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then a wave 5 making its low at around the $0.021 mark. And having seen that low in the formation of that 5 wave structure, we can now name that as a higher Elliot wave count 1. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1, I expected a bit of a bounce to the upper side in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, and using the Fibonacci's, I got the minimum target area in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2 by connecting the fibs from the high of that first wave to the low of that first wave, and that gave me a minimum target area between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.5, and you can see we have retraced into that target area in the formation of that high Elliot wave count 2. Then using the trend based Fibonacci, I can sketch out a minimum target area to the upper side to the lower side in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2, which is the next thing that we expect to play out over here, connecting the fibs from the high of that first wave to the low of the first wave, then dragging the fibs to the high of that wave 2, and that gave me a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of a wave 3 using the fib ratios 1:1 fib ratios at around the $0.015 mark. Though we did not fully maximize the formation of that higher edge to wave count 3 by going back to around the $0.015 mark, we made our low at around the $0.017 mark. And using the Fibonacci's once more, we can sketch out a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of a wave 4 by connecting the fibs from the high of that wave 3 to the low of the wave 3, and that gave me a minimum target area between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.605, and that is the target area that I have here on the 1 hour chart, where I'm expecting that bounce to the upper side in this Elliot wave structure to get fully maximized. And once we see Vechain fully maximize that red target area, then we can expect another impulsive movement to the lower side to make a new low in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 5. Also taking a look at the indicators here on the 1 hour chart to see what movements will be supported. Here on the 1 hour chart we are trading at around the 40 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, and that would mean no prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.